Welcome back, Loud and Welcome to another Loud and Wealth Club podcast. We have a good one for you today. Let me remind you guys to like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe because we're close to that monetization mark, and we want to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So make sure you guys are sharing this with a friend, a family member, or someone that's a like-minded individual. But with that being said, this is your host, MP, and behind the scenes, we got AZ. He just, you're not going to be able to hear him today. We have some technical difficulties with the mics today. But help me welcome my guest, Go Arreola, or give me your real name.
Yes, sir. I go by Arreola. It's my last name, and that's what I go by.
That's right, bro. Now, how did you even get first and foremost, where did Go Arreola come from?
Bro, honestly, let me see. So I like the word goat. Like, it's always a fucking, yeah, I'm the best, right?
Do you like the word, the actual goat, or what it signifies?
I like what it signifies, bro. Like, just fucking doing hard shit, being the best you can be. Like, just being the fucking best.
Being a great.
Yeah, and so I grabbed that, and then I just slapped it on my last name. Ideally, bro, my shit could just say Arreola, because, like, that's my last name. That's what I rep, but,
So I'm the same way, right? My last name is Para, and my personal Instagram, which is deactivated. If you guys try looking this up, you're not going to find it. But the name is being held down, right, by my deactivation. It's Boss Para.
Okay.
So I just put boss and then Para. Same way. That's why I kind of wanted to ask you about that, because I kind of did the same thing, right? Yeah. I knew that was your last name, too. I mean, dude, Arreola, come on, bro. It's not going to be someone's first name.
For sure.
But with that being said, man, I see you do production. I see you talk a lot about, the mental toughness of being in business, the mental transformation you went through. Yeah. And you also talk about your struggles. I think that's what really caught my attention with you, right? You've gone to certain places where you're like, yeah, man, I used to come here with $1.25 just to eat one taco, right? Like that one like literally stays in my head, bro. Yeah. That one video you posted. Bro. And I think it was just a story.
It was a story.
Yeah,
bro.
So that's how you know I pay attention to your shit. Yeah. But with that being said, man, how did you get into production? You know what? No. Mm-hmm. Tell me about your early life. How was it growing up?
Shit. All right.
Excuse the interruption, Loud and Wealth Club. I just want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Alex Auto Body. You guys can give him a call or send him a text at 424-215-1779. That's right, 424-215-1779. Just send him a text, give him a call, and they do quality work. If you want a quick turnaround time and you need someone that's fast, reliable, and gives you quality, make sure to give my boy Eric a call. Yeah, let's dive deep, bro.
So I think my parents kind of had me at a younger age where they were still trying to figure their shit out.
Was it teenage years?
I would say like 19, 20. So maybe at the time it wasn't young, but my parents just weren't established, bro. Like my mom she was young, She came from a place where she wanted to get out the house fast. My dad was just a young fucking street dude trying to figure it out, get his life together. And he did for a good period of time, bro. Like he's had a lot of jobs and shit like that. But he led us into a point, I would say, and it's tough talking about this shit because there's real life people that like really live life. So, but I air shit out, fuck it, Yeah. But he led us to a place of destruction, bro, and like just fucked up life early on. And the cool thing is my mom, bro, like my mom did such a good job of like giving me love and raising me right with like values and all that. So for a lot of my early life, I didn't know we were fucking poor, bro. I didn't.
Because she would hide it.
Bro, she would. And the thing is, it's weird because she was transparent with me, bro. Like, she would just tell me, like, hey, we don't have money for this today.
Yeah, my same here, bro. Like, when I wanted an Xbox, my parents was just like, oh, there's just no money right now. Yeah. Like hopefully Santa could bring it for you. Yeah. Type shit. And I don't know how they would make it happen for Christmas.
Every fucking Christmas.
Yeah, they would make it happen. But, I would go through the whole year asking for it. And the whole year was like, we don't have money for that. Yeah. We don't have money for that. And actually, bro, that's actually what sparked the fire in me to become an entrepreneur. But, not so much about me. Let's continue talking about you. Hearing that, did it spark that fire for you also? Like, did it spark that fire for you to be like, man, like, I'm never going to be poor?
100%, bro, because, and I relate to that a fuck ton, but it wasn't until I was a bit older, bro, like high school, maybe a little bit after that, I started seeing kids around me and the privilege they got, bro, like fucking homies pulling up to school with a nice whip or like having change, just having a bunch of shit, new clothes, that it really fucking started affecting me. I'm like, damn, bro, why the fuck do all these motherfuckers have it good and I'm just suffering, bro, like really suffering? Because there was a point in my upbringing where we were living in motels, bro. Like,
Oh shit.
it was bad, bro.
This was in early high school or late high school?
Like late high school. I think like my junior and my senior year.
And this was just you and your mother at the time?
Me, my mom, and my brother. My sister went to go live with my aunt, and then I eventually went to go live with my grandparents.
Wow.
But there was like a good year and a half, bro, where I was trying to get my life together. Because I was a fuck up a little bit too, bro, in high school. Like, I would do stupid shit.
Were you fighting?
Not really fighting, bro, but just kind of being in the streets a little bit, partying, doing stupid shit, hanging out with cholos, like just dumb shit, bro.
Where'd you
stupid
grow up?
Shit. I grew up in Whittier.
Okay.
So, and Pico, bro. Actually, in middle school, I started getting into all the shit, bro. In Pico, like, there was a little squad that I would roll with, and I was in middle school, bro, so I don't even know how old, like 12, 13. And at
that's when that shit starts, bro.
Yeah, bro, I was like deep in it early, bro.
Well,
so,
I was dressing the part at that time.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Jordans, Dickies, and fucking sagging my pants.
The long socks.
Yeah, I wasn't. No, I didn't see. We would wear pants a lot.
Okay.
So it wasn't really like shorts and long socks for us. It was like I had homies like that though with Cortezes and shit like that. But with me, it was Jordans, baggy ass Dickies, and sagging with a fucking big ass Pro Club fucking pullover, and fucking gloves.
Yeah, the gloves.
Yeah, and spiky hair.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So yeah, I could relate to that also, bro. Now, at what point did you just say like this is not it?
I think it was going into my senior year, bro.
Oh, so you went from middle school to senior year,
junior year,
hanging out with that crowd?
Different crowds, bro, but really just being in the street, bro. And like, I think 8th grade or 7th grade, I got kicked out of school, and that helped change me a little bit. I got more on point, but then freshman, sophomore year, just still fucking around, not taking life seriously. And then my senior year, I was like, you know what, fuck this shit, let's go all in. And I ended up playing football, and I did really fucking well at it. And then I was okay at academics, and I did all that shit, and I kind of changed my life within a year. Now, I didn't change my life. I changed the way I thought within a year by just fucking working, being out in the field, and then still dealing with all that shit at home.
Was a coach a mentor?
Low-key, not really a mentor, but he was just like a badass motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like a dude that I was like, all right, like I respect him.
Like an alpha male type figure?
Yeah, and he still is, bro, and he's old, like. He's like 65, 70.
Oh, we got one of those here in Pedro. His name is Coach Walsh, dog. He's fucking an old white dude, but he fucking holds it down. Now his son is running the program. So it's like, it's a family dynasty to run the San Pedro football program.
Did you play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I played sophomore year JV.
What'd you play?
Defensive end, believe it or not. Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, bro, people, when I tell people that, are like, you know, because I'm not big,
Were
dog.
You bigger at the time?
No.
Shit.
I was just quick.
Yeah.
Like I could just get around the big boys.
Yeah.
You know, and the fucking linemen would hate me.
Oh yeah.
They would, bro, mid game they would pin me down like, stop fucking getting away from me. Like
fat fucks.
Hey, but them motherfuckers are strong, dog. Like I'm not gonna lie, fool. I'll be like, all right, cool, dog.
They
like
take a hold of you, that's it.
And then the thing is as soon as I got a quarterback, I was dirty, bro. I mean, I grew up playing baseball. That was my main sport. I would cleat motherfuckers when I would slide. Like I would do that shit intentionally. I would cleat your ass.
Savage.
Like if I knew I was out, my foot is gonna be 5 inches from the ground and it's going straight to your fucking ankle. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, it's metal cleats.
Yeah.
Right? And football, I can't find now if I put my head in your fucking chest.
Yeah. You ain't ready.
You ain't ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in there like, ooh. You know. And I started doing that to running backs and quarterbacks.
Make them pay.
At the end of the day, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and say I was a starter. I was definitely on the bench. But when I got in there, motherfucker, I fucking took advantage of that shit. You know,
100%.
Like I would get I would always get fucking flags for unnecessary roughness.
Yeah,
always,
you're a savage.
Always, yeah. Because the thing is, bro, they would fucking throw the ball and I'll run in 3 seconds later.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I'm already fucking headed your way. I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah. Yeah, you might as well smack him.
Yeah. But anyways, man, back to you. So you changed your mindset. What started making you change your mindset? Were you watching like YouTube videos and stuff like that?
At that time, no, bro. At that time, no. So like basically the way it went down is like that set the foundation for me on working hard because I embodied like fucking hard work and then I seen the results of that. And then later on in life, bro, like I think I graduated from 18 to 22, 23. I was a fucking loser, bro. Like I did not have my shit together. I was trying, bro. I was working a full-time job. I was going to school thinking that was the route, which it fucking wasn't. But I was just being a fucking NPC, bro, doing what I thought would fucking make me successful.
Were you the type of guy that was hating on me? Because, like, I was the type of guy posting online, like, don't be a fucking lazy fuck. Go get it. Were you the type of guy, like, watching that shit and, like, bro, I'm fucking trying, fuck you. Like, at that time. At
the time, bro, I kind of hated life a little bit, bro, because I was just trying, bro. I've worked every fucking job, bro. I've worked at warehouses. I worked at Subway for a day. Like, I've worked everywhere, bro. And I never got it figured out, bro. And it would hurt me so much because it was just a lot of effort, bro. Like, trying, fuck, when am I going to catch a break? And then one day, eventually, because I was a good person through it all, bro, like, I never did anyone dirty. I fucking stood my ground. Like, I was a stand-up individual, even though I was fucked up, bro. Like, nothing was going on. I think I finally, I don't even want to say caught a break, bro, but found something that helped lead me to more success. And it took a long time, bro. It took a long fucking time, and I'll never forget those days.
I see you have a cross on your chain. Did you grow up religious?
So not at all, bro. And even during those times, I would, like, recite to myself all the time, like, man, like, God's not real, because if he was real, why the fuck am I going through all this shit, bro? I had so much anger and hatred and just fucking, like, I was pissed, bro. And I had so much of that shit just in me, bro, that I denied God for so long. And I was like, that shit ain't real. And as of late, bro, I'm not gonna sit up here in front like I'm a big Christian and I'm fucking following all the rules and I go to church, because I don't, bro. And, like, sometimes I'm a dickhead, but I know that I live a good life and I do right by people, and I live, how do I say this? I don't do any stupid shit that I know I'm not supposed to.
What made you go from atheist to believer?
Understanding that the life that I was put through was made to put me where I'm at. And that's really what it was, because I seen all the other kids that I talked about earlier on who fucking had all this shit growing up and they were all entitled. I see where they're at now and I feel bad for them. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers don't know.
You see, I was like, I was that. You see, okay, a lot of people could have seen me as privileged growing up because I was the only child. Okay. But little did they know that every summer I was home alone. Because my parents were working every fucking day.
They don't see that.
Another thing is I was that kid with the chains in freshman and sophomore year. But little they know I was buying $15 chains from eBay that were you know, fucking gold dipped, not actual solid gold. Yeah. One. And then I did have a Camaro, 2012 Camaro at junior year and senior year, flexing on everybody. Yeah. But little they know that I'm going to school and I'm working as a busboy at an Italian restaurant to pay for that car. Actually grinding, actually figuring shit out, right? And you know, I would say, like, we come from two different paths, right? And you could, at that time, could have been my biggest hater. And in reality, we're going through different shit, but the same shit. Yeah, yeah. See what I'm saying?
It's different struggles.
Yeah, it's different struggles, but it's the same struggle. See, like, it's just a different story, but it's the same. Same chapter, same metaphor, if you could say it, right? And I feel, bro, the way you feel about how shit's not working out for me, I started feeling that way as soon as I moved out. Cause fucking that's when Joe Biden. Hey man, I'm gonna bring up politics, but Joe Biden became president. Shit started hitting the fan. Oh yeah. Right. And I had figure shit out, and I'm like, fuck, bro, I just moved out. Like, I had to figure shit out. And it came to the point where, like you said, bro, just because I'm a good person, shit just will somehow, some way keep me afloat. Keep me afloat. And you know, I just wanted to mention that to you because I feel like maybe you needed to hear that too. Most of those privileged kids, bro, they might be going through the same struggle. Yeah. And it's just different. It's just a different storyline. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. Is that my fault? My fault, bro. We're rookies over here. Oh, okay. I
shouldn't be doing that,
bro. You're in production, dog. But going back to what we're saying, though, is I just wanted to point that out to you, bro. Yeah. Like, maybe at that time you didn't understand that, but you never know, bro. Maybe that privileged kid, maybe his parents were going through a divorce. Maybe his parents were going through a drug addiction. Maybe he was working hard for that car. Yeah. Right? And you're just judging. I'm like, just to point that out, because, you know, as someone that was hated on, you know what I'm saying? And seeing how some kids were angry because, like, shit just wasn't working out. Yeah. I just wanted to point it out that we all go through the same shit, bro. Yep. It's just different timelines. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. It's interesting you say that, bro, because I feel that now. Like, I could see another motherfucker. Like, I go to the gym sometimes, not all the time, and, like, where I used to grow up. And sometimes I see fools I know and they look at me a certain way, bro. And I know what that look means, bro.
Like they're envious of where you're at.
Yeah.
Because they see the car, they see how you're dressing now and everything, of course.
But they don't understand the struggle and the shit that I used to go through and the shit that I even go through today, bro. Like,
exactly.
You know, like I'm dealing with shit all day, phone calls. Oh, this didn't get done right. That didn't get done right.
And you're mad.
Yeah. And it's still the same rage. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But they don't see that. They're just like, oh, this motherfucker thinks he's all cool. Like, no, motherfucker, I'm getting my ass beat every day.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm still showing up, you know? So if people were to understand and see the insides, they wouldn't feel the same way.
And that's why I bring that up, man. Yep. Now, one more thing, bro. I really want to talk about that story of like you growing up poor and stuff like that, man. Going back to that $1 taco story and stuff like that, man. What were like? Put me in the mind of junior year, sophomore year, freshman year, trying to figure shit out, and at the same time, having to become a man at a really young age.
Bro, I really was put in a position where I had no choice but to like perform, bro, because the one good thing that I was fucking good at early on was being able to like analyze and see situations and how they play out. So like I knew at the time I could go hang out with the homies and do stupid shit, but I knew where that was going to fucking lead me, bro. Either shot like some of the other people or fucking in prison. Like,
did someone have to tell you that, or did you figure that shit out by yourself?
It was just observant, bro. And like I low-key grew up with like a lot of OGs because my dad was around a lot of people, and I kind of see how they end up. And I'm like, I always had an example of what I didn't want to be, bro. But I never had an example of what I wanted to be till like later on in life. But that allowed me to say, okay, if I do this, this, and this is where the fuck I'm going to end up. Like, inevitably, boom. So I had no other choice but to try another route because I didn't want to end up there. And it was tough, bro. It was fucking tough. Like, there was a lot of times where all the shit I was doing, all the work I was putting in, I didn't know if it was going to lead to anything, bro. And then, like, all the emotions I'm going through, having to hide it and mask it because in school, bro, like, I don't want no homies to see what I'm going through. I don't want no bitches to see what I'm going through. None of that shit, bro.
And you take it out in anger.
Yeah, and I was able to channel all that fucking anger and all that raw emotion into football, bro. And, like, that one year, I ended up being, like, all area, all league, like, just outperforming everybody, bro, because of the fucking, like, rage and the anger. And really, bro, the pain that I was going through was so much pain. And it was like a time of fucking unquestionable shit. I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what hotel we're going to be at this day. My mom's going through it, bro. Like, she literally just had my brother, like, 2-3 years old. And even her, bro, like, there was times where she had to go fucking panhandle at the 7-Eleven. Like, hey, do you have money? We just trying to get some fucking money to get a room for the night. And just, like, humiliating situations, bro. Like, there was even times where I had to sell a couple things here and there at school. And I went through it all, bro. But I went through all that. Now I know, like, because I'm not fucking soft, bro. That shit hardened me up so much. And I wouldn't have been anywhere near to where I'm at. Like, I would have quit so many fucking times already, bro. But, you know, I've been allowed to go through that struggle and come out.
Now, you mentioned that you're a Christian. Are you getting into the Christian faith? Or
No, I'm bad, bro. So, like I said, I can't come up here in front like I'm all godly and shit. Like, I make a lot of mistakes and everything, but I've come to a realization in my life that the path that I'm already on and the things that I'm already doing aligns with that, you know? And that's why I even wore it today, because I'm like, yo, like, this to me represents good.
I would recommend you to get it. Don't go Protestant. What I mean by Protestant, that's Christian, right? Like, that's what America considers Christian. Go Catholic.
Really?
Go Catholic, yeah.
And I guess...
Go old school. Go monarchy. Study that real quick. Study that real quick. Study the Roman Catholic religion. And because the thing is that... So I say Protestant because Protestant means any branch of Christian that's not Catholic. Because the original... early church created by Jesus is the Catholic Church.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would say study that real quick before you go into the Protestant stuff.
Gotcha.
Because most of the Protestant stuff was only invented a couple hundred years ago.
Okay.
Like, and Lutheran and all that stuff is literally...
It's new.
It's quote unquote the white man's religion.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, bro, we're Mexican. We're Spanish.
Yeah.
What have they been practicing for thousands and thousands of years?
Yeah, same shit.
The Roman Catholic religion. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Study that a little bit. They are stricter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's the
saying?
thing, bro. Like that's
But-
why I was drawn to this a little more because I've went to both churches. I went to Catholic churches and Christian churches, and my grandpa he grew up in Catholic churches.
Yeah,
so
you
like,
see? Mm-hmm.
For me, it was fucking boring, bro. And I know it's not supposed to be fun. I know
It's
supposed to
it's
be
not.
fun.
But the thing is that, for example, like me, bro, when I was a
Mhm.
kid, I would dread going to
Standing
church.
up, sitting down,
Yeah,
fucking
well, I was altar boy.
altar boy.
Yeah, I was a kid walking in there with the cross.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I grew up in like I'm confirmed. I'm everything. Like
Yeah.
I could get
Been
married.
through
I
it.
could get married through the church tomorrow,
Yeah.
type thing. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
You know. But I would dread it after a time. Like, oh, why do we go to church? So, bro, I would go every Sunday.
Yeah.
You know, my dad's family was the choir.
Mm.
See what I'm saying? So I dread it. But now, bro, as an adult, like you said, you need God, right? You felt the Holy Spirit. I'm assuming.
I would say a bit, not like all in yet.
You have to
know?
feel. You know why you haven't felt it all in?
Why?
Because you're not all in.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. Dog.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But once you feel it
Yeah.
every Sunday, I look forward to going to church on every Sunday. You know why?
Mhm.
Because as soon as I get out of church, I'm filled with the Holy Spirit, and my day just brightens up, and I'm like in a better mood spiritually, everything, bro. So that's why I recommend just to really look into it if you do want to get back, like spiritually right, and you do want to, you know, experiment with it a little bit.
Mhm.
Take it serious.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yes, you're standing up and down, but you're not listening to the message.
Yeah.
You got to listen to what the Father is preaching.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I've been to a few Christian churches, and for me, I liked the messaging better, like what it was like.
It's
the way they talked
it's
about
modern.
it.
It's
Yeah,
modern.
That's what it was,
It,
bro.
that's what it is, bro. It's modern.
Yeah.
So they make it relatable to today.
yeah. Like I
While
walk
us
away with
is
shit.
traditional.
Right, and it's harder to pull from that because you have to adapt to that style, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But try it out, bro. Just keep an open mind.
Yeah, yeah.
You
And
know what I'm
honestly,
saying?
like, bro, I be working all day, all night. So, like, I feel like that's been
Well,
my
that's the thing
excuse.
too. So here's the thing, right?
Uh-huh.
It's greed.
It's what?
It's a little bit of greed, right? So you just take a day. Take a day, bro. You gotta give at least an hour of your day
Yeah.
once a week to
Yeah,
God.
it's not a lot.
It's not a lot, bro. For him to give you what you want, just give him an hour a week. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back on track, bro. You did give me some perfect topics to talk about, dog.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You talked about how dialect might hold us back. You know,
Fucking huge.
you have no dialect.
I feel like I do though, bro. And maybe
You have like a Chicano one or what?
I feel like I talk like a fool, dog. Nah, but I won't hear it. But I know, like, if I go to Miami or wherever I go, fucking people are gonna hear it off.
But
the rip.
it's Cali. It's Cali slang. It's
Cali
not really. It's
slang.
not really Chicano. They know nothing, bro.
yeah,
I've met people from the South and they know nothing about what Chicano is.
really.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they don't even know who Cesar Chavez is. Like, keep that in mind, dog. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they don't know.
So, for me, I feel like I talk with a little bit of dialect sometimes, and I feel like some of my clients could hear it, especially when they're different than me. But it's knowing when to switch it up, bro, because I realize the way I casually talk with homies and I'm kicking it and shit like that, I'll talk a certain way, but when I approach a business meeting, bro, that shit makes me lose credibility.
Oh yeah,
100%.
you can't go in there like, "What's up, fool?"
Yeah, bro, it's
See, if
all
I'm on the
bad.
street and I see the homies,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, what's up, fool?"
What's up, my G?
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well, I never used my G. I've always said "fool."
Yeah.
Always, like growing up, it's like, "Hey, what's up, homie? What's up, fool?"
Yeah.
But as soon as I'm in a business meeting, how are you doing? Okay, perfect. That's exceptional.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's like I use these words where I would never use them before,
Mhm.
right? And like, again, you mentioned something very important. It's when to know when to hit that switch.
It's big. It's so big, bro. Because, like, okay, in general, not everybody. There's a lot of fucking poppin' Mexicans.
Oh, yeah, keep going.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of poppin' Mexicans who, like, make money and do their thing. But what I've come to realize, bro, is a lot of my clients that I want to work with and do business with, not all of them are Chicano, bro. They grew up in a different area. They come from a different light. And the only way I can connect with them is to speak with them where they're at, because it gives me more credibility and it lets them know that I know what the fuck they're talking about. And, like, you know, obviously when we're just casually shooting, I'll talk regular. But approaching these business meetings, bro, if we don't have the ability to adapt the way we speak and the language we use, we're going to be fucked, bro, because I feel like there's upper echelons in the society that we can't crack unless we know how to speak that language.
Now, when did you realize that? When did you realize that in your life? Because you've already had a tough life. You've already went through a lot of shit.
Mhm.
When did you When in your life was it after high school? Was it when you started seeing success that you knew about that switch?
I think it was when I got into the film industry a little bit, because when I got in there, like I would just pop up and I'd be casual as fuck. And then I started realizing, like, in my industry, bro, there's so many white people and there's so many Chinese people, and they all talk a certain way, and they all kind of, how do I say it? They
Move a different way.
they move a little bit different. And I was like, okay, well, if I act how I typically act, they're not going to take me fucking serious. So it was just learning how to adapt to that. And that comes for everything, bro, whether it's tonality in your voice, the way you say these words, the way you're moving, the way you're talking. Like, motherfuckers just analyze everything. And I know the only way it could be a real threat is to up all that shit.
Now, when did you get that opportunity?
I created it, bro. I created it by fucking... because I had no motion, no momentum, nothing. I created it by literally DMing a gang of directors that I looked up to. Hey, bro, I'll hop on set for free, whatever you need. Boom, 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 boom. Understanding that if I lead with value, that maybe I'll get a shot.
Where'd you get that mindset from? I know damn well that shit wasn't just given to you
Honestly,
by
bro,
God.
I don't know where I got that, but I do know there was a period of my life where I just shut down hanging out with all the homies and just went on isolation mode. And I like started reading books like Think and Grow Rich, watching podcasts like Ed Milet, like a bunch of fucking
Oh, Ed
self-development.
Milet's great. I
He's a
fucking
G, bro.
love Ed Milet, bro.
Frisella, all these foods.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
you know this whole podcast is inspired by my boy Frisella, right?
Jeez, bro.
Like my whole fucking this whole fucking podcast, Latin Wealth Club, the 60-day program, for God's sake.
My boy's doing that
It's
right now.
literally
Huh?
it was 75 hard.
Yeah,
but for
75
him,
hard.
but it's literally a watered down version of Andy Frisella, bro.
Respect, though,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he's
He
a G.
fucking inspires the fuck out of me, bro. He's the guy that I will only allow to him be like, you're a bitch. Like
Yeah.
he's the only guy I'll ever allow to call me a bitch, bro.
Tough
And it's
motherfucker.
because I look up to him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So shit. When did you? Who put you on these guys?
Okay.
Did you?
So what it was, bro, was I just knew I was losing in life, bro. Fucking these jobs, college, like I was not winning, bro. So I knew something had to shift. And the first podcast I ever watched, and I listened, there was a couple rappers that helped me too, like Big Sean, Russ, like speaking positive business shit in their music. I was like, okay, started paying attention. But the first podcast I watched was actually, I think it was, Drama from Rob Dyrdek?
Nah.
Basically some
So
cat-
Rob Dyrdek had a podcast.
Rob Dyrdek's homie or his cousin had a podcast where he was like talking to entrepreneurs and shit, and that really opened my brain to like a whole other world. And once I started taking that information, bro, my whole fucking life changed, bro.
Now, what was your mom
Mhm.
telling you? You know, because you did say she was panhandling and she was making shit happen.
Yeah.
What was she telling you while you're going through all this? What was the conversation like at home?
Yeah, so it wasn't my responsibility, but I put it on myself to figure shit out. And like for her, she seen me do everything, bro. I used to try to do a clothing brand, fucking just a bunch of different stupid side hustles. That
And was
never
she
worked out.
supporting it all, or was she
Dude,
talking down on it?
Nah, she never talked down on it. She was always a fucking trooper. And you know what? She's gonna watch this whole thing. You know what I mean?
Well, but that's good, bro. It's
Yeah.
here's the thing, bro. It's your life story, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
look, dog, you just said it yourself. You used to watch podcasts.
yeah.
There's a kid out there like you, fool.
Facts.
There's someone out there right now that their mom's panhandling.
Yeah,
Their dad might be not in the picture,
yeah,
and he's buying those $1 tacos.
yeah, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Or eating fucking spam. I don't know, right? Some fucking processed ass shit, right?
Yeah, facts.
So, talk to me, bro. Like, what was the conversation at home at that time?
She believed in me, and it worked out because I was still working. I was still doing what I had to do, and shit, I was still making sacrifices to benefit her and the situation she was going through. So kind of how it went, bro, early on. Like, this is my fucking loser days, right? I was living at my grandparents' house, going to college, working, all that shit. It got to a point where, my dad, this was repetitive. He was the domestic abuser. I guess. I don't know how the fuck say that. He would beat her, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight up, he would beat her. And it came to a point, bro, where he like beat her really bad one day. And he got arrested. He went in jail for the weekend. And that's when I knew, bro. My whole family was like, no, you're already doing your shit. Like, stay on the path, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, nah, fuck that. Like, I cannot be over here trying to grow and do what I'm trying to do for my selfish reasons. Because I feel like, and I'm going to elaborate on it a little further, but it's like the white train of thought versus the Mexican train of thought. And I know I'm going to get shit for this. But I could not selfishly pursue my goals if I knew my mom was fucking struggling and all this shit was going on. So I literally left my grandparents' house. I went to go move into my mom's house. And when my dad came back, I'm like, nah, you're not coming back.
So you at that point stepped in for your mom.
I stepped in, bro, and I stepped way the fuck up. And it was, again, through anger and through all this shit. But I'm like, nah, this is not going to happen. Like,
And was your mom allowing this?
She kept trying to fucking like bring him back in, but I'm like, nope, like this is not happening. And that's just a natural response, bro. We've grown up with it our whole life. So for her, it's like, oh, okay, well, he does this, but he loves me. And it's like the psychology behind it, I'm not going to act like I understand, but there's like a dynamic there. So I knew if it wasn't for anyone stepping in, that this was going to fucking keep happening for the rest of their lives. And my little brother was like coming up too. He's like 2-3 years old. So I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm stepping in. And I stepped in and I did what I had to do, bro. I fucking got my first car, which was a fucking whoopty, bro, from an auction. And I just started making these moves, bro. Trying. And eventually college led me to meeting one of my boys named Abdullah, who pretty much introduced me to film. And then I just ran with it. And it's fucking changed all our lives, bro. Like, my mom's at a place of peace. She doesn't got to worry about anyone fucking messing with her. None of that shit.
Are you taking care of her? Is that what happened?
I don't want to say that like out loud or anything like that.
No, bro, but it's prideful, dog. Like, come on, bro. If you have helped out your mom to get to a better place, I would say that shit with pride, dog. Like,
yeah,
that's a dub, my boy. Cause look, one of my goals, bro. My parents are together.
Mm-hmm.
My parents have been happily married. You know, I have a whole different story when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
But one of my goals, bro, is to buy them a house.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was in your case, bro, and I was able to change my mother's life, dog, I'd be fucking saying that shit with pride, dog. And I understand that it might be a little personal, right?
And I still don't feel like I'm there yet. Like, I still feel like I got work to do and shit. So that's why I
nah, bro.
can't,
Come on,
you know
dog. I seen what you pulled up in. I'm sure you got your mama right.
And yeah, it's just tough, bro. It was just tough dealing with all that. But it's doing the right shit. And going back to what I was saying, bro, is like the selfish versus the family.
In reality, bro, you were selfless.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you were seeing yourself as selfish, but you were being so selfless. Like, little did you know.
Yeah, and I could have went down my own path, bro, like 100%, but it wasn't the right thing to do. And I had family advising me, like, oh, like, you're doing this shit, you're young, you're getting your life together, like, keep going.
Your grandpa, was this your grandpa or your grandma, or who was this?
It was that side of the family, my mom's side of the family, just being like, you know what, like, they've already had their whole life, you know, they've went through ups, they've went through downs, your dad's been to jail, like, leave them be, do your shit. And for a long time, I believed it, bro. I believed, like, okay, the only way it could succeed is if I cut them off and just run with it. But it wasn't right, bro. I would eat at myself. Like,
your morals wouldn't allow you.
I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. And I can't even say this shit because I can't air it out, bro. But once I moved, I'll say it like this. Once I moved to my mom's, like, that other bridge was cut for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro.
Just because you didn't want to hear it.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do what I feel and I know is right. And maybe everyone looks at me like an idiot. Like, oh, you're choosing to go back to poverty land? Fuck it. All right, whatever. What's wrong with it? And I was just certain that was the right thing to do. And, like, even then, bro, like, it was struggling and just more bullshit, bro. But eventually, man, like, you know.
It worked out.
It's working. It's working. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it, dog.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're sitting here and it's like you're reminiscing, and I'm just here listening, dog, and I'm taking it in, fool. Like, I'm over here fucking having thoughts, like, damn, that's fucking wild, bro. Like, I would never imagine being in that position personally, right? And it's like your mental toughness, bro.
Yeah, you got to be a savage.
You had no mentor.
Yeah,
you
bro.
had no leadership.
It's true.
No structure.
Yeah,
and yet somehow, some way.
Mm-hmm.
I would say God, but let's say a higher power.
Yeah, I believe that. Was
allowing you to make shit happen.
Yeah, bro. I don't know how. Really don't. Just doing the right shit. I think that's what it comes down to, doing the right shit.
Were you praying? Were you doing anything like that? Manifesting? Were you just manifesting?
Manifesting, yeah, I would say low key. Like, I would have, like, certain thoughts and things that I would think, and then, like, dude, even a crazy one, bro. I don't like saying this shit out loud, bro. There's this board in my room, and it was like $10K a month, and that was one of my goals, bro. And, like, I didn't even realize till recently. I looked at it, I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm doing my shit. You know what I mean? Surpassed. And there was so many situations like that when it comes to like, bro, I used to ride the fucking bus, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen your story, though.
Fuck. And it's almost to a point, bro, of, how do I say this? It's to a point of where, like, sometimes I don't comprehend what's happening. Like, I'm like, there's a term for it. They call it, not survivor's guilt. What the fuck is it called? Like, you don't believe it's happening?
You couldn't understand the delayed gratification.
Maybe. Yeah. Like,
You mean, you listen to Andy Frisella. You should know about that.
yeah. Like, sometimes I'm like, nah, I'm not doing enough. Or, like, I have these thoughts where I'm, like, battling myself. But it's like, nah, bro, you're good. Like,
No, I
you're
went
doing
through the
shit.
same shit, bro. When I was building my detailing business
Yeah.
and everything, I went through the same stuff where it's like you feel like you're not doing enough.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like, you feel like you're running, but you feel like you're not running.
Yeah. Like,
Even
bro.
though you're fucking running full speed,
Uh-huh.
right? And it's like, well, I can run faster.
Yeah.
I could do this. I could do that. You get to the point where you're so high off that adrenaline and dopamine that you don't realize that you're peaking. You know what I'm saying? And that you just need to figure out, okay, I'm here where I'm at now. Let me double down on it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like as entrepreneurs, we get to the point where something works and we're looking for the next big thing.
Dude, all the time,
And
bro.
it's not, and it shouldn't be like that. In reality, the next big thing is doubling down on what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now
it's
talk to
learning.
me when did you actually go independent on production?
Let me see. Independent on production. So, like, basically the way they came up in that game is like, it was networking. It was like meeting homies. They would put you on gigs, and then when you get a gig, you put them on. So it's a lot of like contractor shit.
Yeah.
But for me, what it was, I just got to a point where I understood my skill set was pretty fucking good and that I could acquire clients myself. I just didn't know how to acquire the clients. So I really went in on like the fucking intricacies, like with lighting, camera, lenses, coloring, like all that shit, bro. I went fucking deep dive on it.
And you were still living in poverty at this time.
Yeah, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, nothing is happening, bro. I'm going all in. My shit is good. My shit is fire. I know it's fire, but I'm not fucking getting paid. Like, what the fuck is happening? And it wasn't until I would say like maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I don't even know when the time frame was, but I started understanding business, bro, and how that is its own beast of its fucking own, bro. And that alone business, dude, it's been helping me so fucking much because it's the art versus the business. And if you have the art, cool. Like, there's some cats who have the art on point. They don't need to worry. But I was never one of those, bro. I went so hard, nothing happened. So now that I'm learning about business, client acquisition, fucking understanding ads and fucking retention, how to keep people, all this other shit, bro, that I'm winning. And it's like all of fucking, just like you said earlier, bro, knowledge. Just fucking understanding things that you don't yet understand. And that's the only way to grow.
Was there a mentor in the production side of things, or was just you figuring shit out and going pretty much YouTubing everything?
Yeah, so there was homies I had. I wouldn't call them mentors because they were doing their own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were just like on their own grind, hustling. But I wouldn't say I had any like real mentors to sit me down and say, do this, do that, which is fucked because I know if I have one, bro, like I'd be winning fucking 20 times harder. But it's cool because I learned everything myself, bro. YouTube University, fucking Hermosi's a beast right now. If you know about Alex Hermosi, bro, like the business game this motherfucker gives.
Yeah, I don't.
Bro, dude.
I'm trying to be the Latino at my lip, my boy. So you know what I'm saying? And the cool things to say is that you're here early on.
Yeah.
So if I do get to that point, you're gonna be like, I know
Right.
that fool.
Yeah,
I could give this fool a call, you know?
Yeah, the Mexican Andy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the goal. Well,
That's
here's
hard.
the thing, bro. That's what motivated me.
Yep.
Was like, there's no one that looks like me.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one that could relate to me.
Yep.
There's no one that flies the green, red, and white flag like me. You know.
And that's
Now Andy
beautiful.
does. He's
Does he?
Italian. I got you with that one. He's Italian. But you know, no one that flies it with an eagle in the middle of it,
And that's
right?
fucked up.
And even Ed Milet's Italian.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know. Oh yeah, he looks Italian.
No, he is
Yeah,
Italian, bro. He is. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a motherfucker
buff
like
Italian.
he's like 5'6",
I
right?
didn't know that.
He's
A
he's
buff
super short.
motherfucker.
He's super short. Well, that's why he's buff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's buff because he's
Stacked.
short.
Yeah.
Now, all right, let's get back to you, dog.
Yeah.
When you started making your production,
Mhm.
you talk about marketing, you talk about retention.
Mhm.
you went through struggle, bro. You already struggled a lot through your life.
Yeah.
Talk about the business struggles of everything.
Poor me. I'm losing all the time. Nah, bro. I feel like you have to lose in order to win. And that's just the bottom line, bro. Like, I wish that wasn't the case. And I always try to reframe my mind. Like, oh, no, like, it's going to be easy. I don't got to do all this shit. But it's been a constant thing where, like, before shit gets moving, I just struggle, bro. And, like, I have to learn and go through all the pain points. And, you know what? I was talking to my boy who's, like, my partner with this business. I was talking to him about, like, yo, bro, we should look for a mentor. And you know, we try to look for a couple people. There's no one that's really like, yeah, that's that motherfucker. But what I was also thinking about, too, was what I'm going through now and all the pain I'm going through now is going to really allow me to instill all these lessons I'm learning. Versus if I were to pay for a mentor, maybe I don't feel the same struggles and then I make a mistake later on because I didn't feel the struggle of going through that. So, like, I'll give you a fucking real example. Like, one of them I'm experiencing now is hiring a proper editor, right? I have to struggle to find that person, right? And it's like trying this guy, trying that guy, trying that guy. But now I know it takes time to find that and to develop that. So if I'm later on in business and then I need that, I'm fucking losing. You know what I mean?
One thing, too, about hiring people is they're not on the same mission sometimes.
For sure.
One. And two, you don't know what they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you need deadlines.
Yeah.
And they're not taking deadlines that serious.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, bro, like, why can't you get shit right? But literally, they know they might be going through shit.
Yeah, 100%.
And then at the end of the day, it's all based off your leadership.
Yes. That's what I'm learning, bro. I got to be better.
I know that's where you're at in your life. After listening to you,
mm-hmm.
I'm sure, look, tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm sure when you started hiring people, you would put the blame straight on them. Straight on them.
Sometimes,
bro, you can't you're so unreliable. Like, you wouldn't tell them these things. These were thoughts in your head. Like, you're so fucking unreliable. I should fire him. Like, I should look for a new guy. This guy, fuck this dude. Blah 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 blah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When in reality, it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault because you know the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
So why not get it done 2 weeks earlier?
Yep.
Why not get it done 3 weeks earlier? Why not?
Yep.
Why not set yourself up to where there's so little room for failure? You see what I'm saying?
100.
Everything goes back to your leadership. Because if he fucks up, it's not his fault.
Yep.
It's on you.
Yeah.
When did you realize that?
Dude, I'm still realizing that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just clear communication, bro. That's one of the things that I know I got to work on, because what I'm realizing now is everything in my head makes sense. Like, oh, bro, just do this, do that. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, same here, yeah.
But it's understanding that not everybody has gone through the path that I've gone through in order to understand that. So I have to explain it. And a lot of what I'm going through right now is just communication and learning how to articulate myself in a way that they could easily understand, bro. So it's just, I've spent a lot of time in the last week trying to get people, like, to understand, like, what to do, how to move and shit like that. And it's just, it's tough, bro. And I know it's a skill that I myself need to fucking work on in order to lead properly, bro. And it's just that realization that, okay, now I'm taking on a new battle, leadership, which I'll fucking need a lot of work, my boy.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until I had 4 employees.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro, I didn't realize I had a leadership problem until I had 4 employees and I have them all on payroll.
You're like, damn, bro, fucking just do this, do that. Yeah. It's not that simple, bro.
It's not that simple, bro.
It's like understanding where people are. And how
you know, if you do need a good editor, my boys over here at Oddspace Production could probably be a good. Well, he does the production side. He has a boy, our boy Brian. Mm-hmm. He does the editing.
Nice.
And then you know, well, they both work together, kind of like you guys. You guys could probably link up, do some contracted work, do some contract work together. Mm-hmm. You know, or if ever you need other hands, you know, that's a good.
100.
Again, Latin Wealth Club is based off building a network of Hispanics for us to win. Again, in case you can't find nobody, hey, I know my boys over there at Oddspace got me. Boom, you know 100%. What I'm saying? And actually, speaking of that, one of my goals, bro, and I don't like speaking like too much about this, but one of the goals would be to open a studio.
Okay.
Right? And it would be for anyone to come in and use it. You see what I'm saying? And work and network.
Have you heard of Peerspace?
No.
Oh,
is that
bro.
what they're doing? Is that did they make my dream into fruition?
Kinda, bro. So I think yours is more like of a networking aspect, meeting people
for our community.
Yeah, and that's dope as fuck too, by the way, bro. Because dog, the Jewish people do it.
I've been telling this
You know what's crazy, bro?
I've been telling him how the Jewish people run the world and how they literally own everything.
Yeah, so basically, bro, if you spend $1, and this, I'm not being
For
racist,
every dollar you spend, they probably get like 25 cents worth
it stays in their community, bro. They spend money with each other. So, like, if we as non-Jews, or, you know,
Hispanics.
you know, if we're not part of their culture and we're spending money, just know that money stays within their realm. Typically, that's how they do business, and I'm not being racist or nothing like that.
It's not racist and it's not anti-Semitic. It's facts. So if you take it as anti-Semitic, there's something hurting you in the deep down inside, and you know if it hurts you, it's because you're doing something wrong. Just saying.
But also,
just saying.
I also like it to a certain degree. Like
I like it. No, that's why I started Latin Wealth Club, bro. In my early episodes, I would talk about how we have to be like the Jews. We have to only circulate money from within. Like we bring. So, for example, you right. You bring money in from a white dude. You bring money in from an Asian dude.
Yeah.
Right. But when you spend it, you don't go over there and contract a Asian production company. You don't go over there and contract a white production. You go over there and you contract Odspace.
No, it makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Or when you want to come to a podcast or you want to promote something with a podcast, you come to me.
In the community.
In the community.
Yeah. So for me, bro, I don't mind, like, because I just do everything off energy, bro. Like, if people have good energy, maybe he's a white dude or whatever, but if he's a good person.
Oh,
bro,
yeah, no, do it all day. Yeah.
But I do think that our community needs a stronger sense of that. Not to say, like, for me,
and that's
bro,
what Latin Wealth Club's all about, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's the way. That's the only way we grow as a community.
But for you?
But for me, I don't mind, like, there's a white dude or a black dude or whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck.
No, we're not racist. But at the end of the day, we should take note from the fucking Jewish community. There's a reason why the Jewish community went from, in the early 40s and 50s, living in East LA, to now dominating Beverly Hills.
Well, yeah, they have the blueprint, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
They do.
And the thing is that they're secretive.
And even
they won't tell you these things. The only reason why I know these things, I'm sure you know these things, is because you've worked with them and you've secretly been paying attention to how they move. It's exactly how I learned it and how I'm like, okay, let me start a podcast and let me promote this stuff. Let me show it to these people. But the thing is that people take it as arrogant. People take it as cocky. People take it the wrong way. In reality, bro, I'm trying to improve my fucking community.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good cause.
You know, and we're not racist for wanting to keep the money from within.
Yeah, even the Indian homies do that.
You know bro. I mean?
They're good at that shit.
Every Middle Eastern community does that. Every Middle Eastern Jewish, Arabic, they all do it, bro.
Because they're upper echelon, bro. Like, we're labor
How come?
class.
Have you ever noticed?
Bro.
You ever notice how even Asians do it? You ever notice how those communities are not considered minorities? Who do they consider? Who do they consider minorities mainly?
Mexicans,
black and brown.
Blacks, yeah, that's about it. You're right.
Right.
And even though they
then going back to what I told you off camera.
Yeah.
All right. What was the original thought of minority? What does minority mean?
Minority actually doesn't mean a small group of people.
No, but you meant say what you thought it meant.
Yeah.
Right. What everyone thinks it is, a small group of people. Right. A small population of people. When in reality, what do they call minors? I mean, people under 18, minors. And why do they call them minors? Because they can't think for themselves. They can't make decisions for themselves. So why would you call a group of people a minority? What are you trying to say?
Can't think. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So, you know, it's just something that's like, we need to change that. And that's what Latin Wealth Club stands for. And that's what, and that's why, you know what, bro, that's why when I hit you up and I was like, I think it's time to make some people mad.
Yeah.
Because I already knew we think alike. And I knew, bro, I didn't even have to watch too much of your shit for be like, this guy is on the same level as me. And we're about to kill it. Now, let's go.
It's a cool thing, though.
Yeah, it's a great thing,
You could
bro.
just see people, how they move, and you're like, oh.
Well, you're high energy.
Yeah.
Or at least now you are.
Try to be.
At least now you are. I feel like
Sometimes,
before you weren't, right? Before you weren't too high energy. You weren't like
fucking low vibrational human being.
Because you're freaking, you're hating. You're a fucking, you're a hater at that moment in time because of what you were going through, right? Now, let's just get into back to the bullet points. I just really wanted to kind of squeeze more of the limit of your personal life and what you're doing. But let's talk about how college is a scam and college creates lazy motherfuckers.
Bro, okay. College is a scam if you don't know what the fuck you want to do. Meaning, I went to college. I can say this. I
only went for 3 months, and I only went because my mom wanted me to go. And
not your own choice.
Mom, I didn't finish the semester. You thought I finished the semester, but I swear half the semester I was detailing.
Yeah, bro. Hustling.
Yeah.
I'm actually 3 units shy of a fucking AA degree, I think. Maybe 6, I don't know. But I'm close to getting an associate's degree. Is that what it's called? Bro, I wasted so much fucking time there. And, like, you're talking to cats like, oh, what are you majoring in? Fucking, oh, I'm undecided still. And it's like, bro, I think people use college as a place of figuring it out, right? We're 18. And here's the problem with it, too, is we're fucking thrown like, oh, go to college, do this, do that. The teachers fucking tell you that because that's the path that worked for them. So obviously they're going to recite the same information, right?
Did it really work for them?
Well, that's just a personal choice too, though, bro. Like, some people want to just do this, do that. Like, I know where the fuck I want to be. I know you know where the fuck you want to be. And, like, I do not want average. So if you do not want average, maybe, depending on your career, college is not the place for you, right?
Yeah. Well, if you're not going to be a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, or an engineer, you do not need college.
Or video production. No, here's a crazy thing too, bro.
Well, here's the thing. My boys over here at Allspace, they didn't go to college. And they're pretty great at what they do.
Yep, me neither.
And they got it from fucking high school.
Yeah, exactly. No, for
You
real,
know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Dude, I've been on film sets. No, maybe not film sets, like just sets.
Yeah.
With cats that have graduated from fucking, like, prestigious schools. I'm not gonna say no names. They're gonna.
And they're low IQ individuals.
No, they're badass motherfuckers. Like, dude. Some of these cats are bad. I'm not even hating. They're bad motherfuckers.
Okay.
But it's like, yo, some of these cats had to spend a lot of money, bro. $100K, $200, whatever the fuck it costs, just for me to hustle my ass off and arrive to a similar place. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, me, bro, is I've met people with like fucking degrees on degrees on degrees and know nothing about investing.
It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
And guess who they're asking?
Yeah.
The college dropout.
Yeah.
Hi.
But that's experience, bro. It's actual in the field applicable experience versus hypothetical fucking studies and
philosophies
and shit. Like, bro, I've fucking learned. I probably have 3 college degrees with the amount of life I lived. Real shit, because I've experienced and gone through the fucking intricate struggles that you cannot learn through a classroom, bro. And it's only learning by being hands-on and fucking getting in the field, learning how to talk, learning how to do this. Like, you learn when you're hands-on, bro. And I think a lot of people underestimate the ability to fucking just go out and try. That's all I did is I went out and tried, bro. Like I told you earlier, just DMing people. Yo, I'll pull up for free. I'll do this. I'll do that. Whatever you need. Bro, I was spending my own money trying to learn, bro. I was like, LA ain't cheap, bro. I was broke as fuck. $40 on parking. They sent me to go pick this up, pick that up. West Hollywood. Spending my own money trying to learn. And also making connections. And also meeting dope people and getting in the field fucking experience that I took and applied. So that was my college, bro. I don't think college is for everybody, but some people use that as a placeholder to, I'm just figuring it out. Bro, you got to fucking run. Fuck all that soft shit.
Now, let me ask you this. You did mention this. What beliefs that are implemented in our communities are holding us back?
Bro, we're taught fucking labor force, like, just to be direct. And I'm not hating on nobody, bro, because some people live a certain life and that's the way it is. And, like, cool, like, do whatever your bliss is. But I feel like we're just implemented so hard to be labor, bro. Like, I was working in warehouses. That was
construction.
Dude, that's not all we fucking do. Like, we have brains, bro. There's so much more to us than just the labor force. But the thing is, we don't know that because we don't see that, bro. I don't know any fucking baller-ass Mexicans that's doing this and doing that. So I'm only fucking going based on what I know.
Unless they own the warehouse or unless they own the construction company. You'll see them, but
I never did.
But they typically keep their people. They don't be sharing that knowledge with their people.
Gatekeeper motherfuckers, bro. I hate that shit too, dog. Like, how are you gonna fucking come from a place and rise up and not be able to share the same shit you learned?
But here's the thing, though. Sometimes you have to be like that because the people you share that with are, again, envious, uneducated, and don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. So
it's like, you gotta cherry pick who you share that information with. If you see someone that was like you at one point, yes, share with them. But if you see someone that's just being envious and is just hating on you, you're not gonna share that with them.
Yeah,
you gotta keep a guard up.
Yeah, it's true.
See what I'm saying? Now, you also mentioned how certain groups give our community a bad rep.
Oh, bro, this is a fucking tough one to get.
Are you talking about like cholos or what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about shit like that. There's a lot of people. Well, okay, so
you gotta also remember, bro. Once they're older, some of them turn around.
Yeah.
Like, for example, we have my boy Bozo, right, a rapper from Pico, and homie's a full-on adult now, right? 40-something. He has a business. He's still fucking Southsider music and all that stuff. But the guy is fucking a business mastermind if you really talk to him.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he knows what he's doing, but he's still in that life in the sense of, like, he's not out, but he's also trying to find a way to motivate the little homies to know that you don't need to go to that pinta. You don't need to do all that. Right, you could fucking use that lifestyle and monetize that lifestyle.
Yes. That's real G shit, bro. Honestly, that's real G shit. I don't know who he is, but respect for having that approach. For me, dog, and don't even, like, get it twisted. Like, I know some solid-ass cholo homies who are, like, real fucking men, bro, who do what they gotta do, uplift the community, all that shit. But there is a fucking portion of these fucking bum-ass dudes, bro, who are purporting, like, bullshit within the community. And especially when it comes down to rap, bro.
As a person that is now mature and see things differently, you're judging someone, right?
I am.
But you're judging someone because you got to remember what you were going through in your early 20s is what they've been going through their whole lives.
Facts. And I think that's why I lack empathy, because I went through that and I'm like, motherfucker, you don't got to be like this. Like, what the fuck?
So then why don't you change your message?
Because
or
I believe
have you
it's
considered
wrong.
it?
I believe it's wrong. That's why I'm, like, so against it, because it's like, bro, there's no excuse, bro. You could go through this, you could go through that. At the end of the day, if you're fucking putting out a negative message to the community, you're hurting the community.
Facts.
And for me, bro, I'm like, okay, I went through this, I went through that. I could choose to be a motherfucking, like, an asshole and do all this stupid shit because it's more entertaining, bro.
Of course.
Entertaining, bro.
I was an asshole on Instagram all day, bro.
I could get fucking wild, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm calm and I do what I know is right because I know that's the best fucking thing to do. Like, bro, all these little kids, I don't even want to name these rappers off, bro. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. But, like, there's a lot of cats that are in the Latin communities just spreading fucking negativity and spewing, like, killing each other and all that bullshit. And why the fuck is that our core message? That shit pisses me off.
Let's not forget who owns the record labels. What
That's
community it owns the music labels, and what community is allowing them and giving them platform to spread the killing message. I'm not gonna sit here and say it. You named them earlier, but I'm not gonna sit here and say it because it's gonna be considered against them, and we don't want to get shadow banned or nothing like that.
But they're cool guys, bro. They're cool guys. So all the little kids look up to these fools and be like, "Oh yeah, he's fucking, he has chains, bro." A lot of these rappers have hit me up for fucking music videos, bro, and they're not really popping like that. They're negotiating prices. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, respectfully. And they're over here fucking putting on this front like they're the biggest G's, the biggest ballers, and it's like, it's wrong, bro. It's so wrong.
It's borrowed by the homie.
It's what?
The chain is the chain's from this homie.
Chain.
The Jordans from this homie. The shirt and the jeans are from this and that homie.
Yeah,
I've seen that. I've seen that,
bro. But it's just fucked up, bro, because the youth are buying it like, oh, this is the right thing to do. Like, this is badass. Like,
now, I do know there's other rappers, right, that are doing that, but are trying to do that to find a way out. So there are people on the right path of it.
I respect it.
And then there's some people, like, for example, like you struggling and everything, and they're doing that, like borrowing stuff and negotiating prices because they're really trying to make a way out.
I get that.
Right? There's people like that.
I work with a lot of cats,
Yeah. But then there's other ones where they're just complete low IQ individuals, right?
Well, what I've realized, bro, is it's selfishness versus selflessness. And a lot of the selfish individuals, it's just take. I want whatever's for me. That's going to ego-based, get me the most poppin' rapper. And I don't like that shit. There's a lot of motherfuckers that I work with that are cool cats, bro, and they have a message in their music, and they're doing shit that is not for them, but for the community, like actually uplifting. And, like, that's why I've changed my whole base of clients, bro. I don't even do music videos anymore. I do, like, a lot of entrepreneurial, business-minded, like, content. And it's because they're coming from a selfless place, bro. They're really trying to educate and help people and say, yo, I went through this, and that. You don't have to. Just look at what the fuck I did. It's this, and this. And it's like, that's the shit I like.
Dude, I've been doing that for years. And you know how much hate? You know how much hate I've gotten because of that shit? Because people don't want to hear it. People don't want to hear the truth. Because they know that they are incapable of changing their mindset.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And because you did it, they feel like, oh, this guy, who the fuck does this guy think he is?
You're a mirror, bro. You force them to reflect on themselves.
Literally. That's and when you force them to reflect on themselves, they hate.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, oh, he thinks he's better than me? Motherfucker, no, I don't. Not at all, bro.
I actually want to help you.
Yeah,
you're just
bro.
closed-minded, and you're just so closed-minded to not see it.
It's ignorance.
Exactly. Now, where's your business at right now? Let me tell you this, bro. I don't want not to put your business out there, but
Shit.
did you finally hit your 10K?
Oh
goal?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like,
congrats, bro.
I've gotten past.
That's
you know what I
fucking
mean?
right, bro.
But not every single month, but like, bro, like I'm on fire, man.
That's fucking right.
And it's like dips, bro. I have like a fucking good month, bro.
But that's entrepreneurship, dog. That's business,
And
you know?
that's just how it is, bro. But like now, I'm fucking doubling this shit.
Are you
bro.
investing?
No, that's the one thing I know.
Come on,
I
dog.
need
Talk
do.
to me, dog. We'll get you on a good crypto wave, and
So
we'll get you right on some good information.
I want to have a place to park money, bro. So I've thought about a couple different things. I'm still educating myself. One of the
Let
things,
me educate you.
Let's do it.
Not right now, but
Okay.
well, I'm talking about like
Uh-huh.
phone call. We'll set this up on a later date type shit.
Yeah.
But I'll put you up on game on because there's a big opportunity right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then mostly with these elections and stuff like that, crypto is gonna be crazy.
Is there a coin in particular?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've been reposting it all fucking time.
Fuck, which one? Let's go.
XRP,
Oh, dude, I have some XRP.
but no, see it as a savings account though.
Wait, what?
See it as a savings account.
Got you.
Just any little profit that you have right now, just fucking put that shit in.
Word.
Reason why is that's my strategy.
Mhm.
I'm not a no, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is all for entertainment purposes only. But I'm speaking from experience here. Last year in 2023,
Yeah.
I was doing that with Cardano. You've heard of Cardano?
I think I've actually bought Cardano.
Okay, so I was buying Cardano all of 2023,
Okay.
all of it, all the dips, everything.
Mhm.
It got down to like 25 cents, bro.
Okay.
And I was kept buying. I was probably down half my account, not
Fuck.
giving a fuck.
Fuck.
Guess what happened at the end of the year?
What?
150% return.
Okay. Major.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've experienced, bro. I mean, I made $250,000 when I was 21.
Fuck.
Yeah. I'm waiting for a podcast for me to get interviewed, for me to really tell my story and all
Yeah.
that shit. But I have a crazy story just how you do, right? But
Yeah.
it's all in here
Yeah.
because I'm ready. I just want to let it out. So when I have a base,
Mm.
so when people will be like, damn, this guy's so successful, this and that.
Save it for Andy.
You know, I gotta say, I don't know. Well, actually, you know who's really, really, really like, okay, Andy's one of them.
Okay.
But you know who's my number one? Patrick Bet David.
PBD.
Yeah, PBD.
Big G.
All fucking day. If I
Yeah.
could get to on the
Let's go.
PBD podcast, bro, one day,
Mhm.
oh man, that is like, bro, I'll fucking cry on that.
No, he's a G.
I'll fucking, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been looking up to that fool
Yeah.
for the longest, and in a lot of different ways,
Uh-huh.
right? Marriage, kids, all that. Because
Traditional.
I'm traditional, dog. You
Yep,
know.
yep.
Now I think the only thing I disagree on is the prenup shit. I do believe like you should give your kingdom keys to your wife in order for it to be 100%.
I feel like maybe 100 years ago, I might have been more inclined to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, I just feel like
Well, you see
women-
what? Okay, well, me, again, I know where you're going with this.
Uh-huh.
I know where you're going with this.
the hoes.
Yes, but it depends on the relationship you have with that woman.
Yeah.
And with me and my girl,
Yeah.
we are locked in.
Yeah.
We are locked in.
It's just scary, bro.
Well, here's the thing, bro. All right, so we're traditional. We're both traditional.
Yeah.
So as soon as we're married, guess who's not working?
Yeah, of course.
So you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
hoes, like you're saying,
Mhm.
I can see you. You wouldn't want to do that because if she wants to work and make her own money, I'm going to keep my own shit. I get that.
Well,
But what if
nah.
she's willing to be submissive? If she's willing to be submissive, you have to submit in some
I'm
way.
paranoid, bro. Like, what if this fucking chick is plotting on me? Like, oh, I'm gonna get with them for 3 years, and then
Well, that's the thing.
you know what I mean?
You have to. So here's this is like you have to act like you're not gonna give them shit and allow them to show you their true colors. And once you show them your true colors, then you guys have to come to an agreement on what you guys want for the future.
Yeah. Game.
Bro, I've been with my girl for 3 years. We've been living in this apartment for the past 3 years.
Bro.
Yeah,
Solid.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's on the same game plan, bro. That's our daughter.
Yeah.
That's her daughter, dog. Like
Yeah.
that, you know, we legitly treat her like our daughter. We take her to the dog park, and we're so
Yeah.
happy to see her running around with other dogs. You know, we're like, oh, you're meeting your friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like I'm doing everything. Like before you play a game, you play the demo, right?
Yeah.
So the way I see life is I'm doing everything demo version right now,
Got you. Okay.
and then it's preparing me for the real deal.
Yep.
So I'm conditioning. So back to football, we're conditioning right now.
That's true.
You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? And I'm getting ready for the for playoffs.
And Texas.
Then you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want to get a Texas thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, if I could recommend that to you, bro, is when you first meet a woman, be a fucking asshole. Be a dick. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say that all day.
Best
but no,
advice.
but it's the best advice you could do. Be a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like, don't treat her like crap. Like, show her that you care, but show her that you don't care. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And allow her to show you her true colors.
Yeah.
Then talk to them and get them on the same mission. Because at the end of the day, you're the leader, provider, and protector.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way she has to see you. And if she can't see you that way, then she ain't it.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying?
100%.
Just some game though.
No, that's true.
And I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, and we both actually me and my girl had to learn that, both of us, bro. And it got to the point where it's like, what's up? What do we really want?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you get to the point where it's like, all right, well, we both really want this, and this is what these are my needs, these are your needs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet them, you meet mine.
You said 3 years, so you guys kind of grew into that.
We grew into it, yes.
Yeah.
100%, bro. How old are you?
26.
26. Okay, so you're just 2 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 24.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be 25 this year.
As fuck, bro.
Yeah, I know people trip out sometimes
Yeah.
because they assume
Yeah.
I'm older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the mental.
It's all mental, dog.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I hang out with people that are like, bro, there was one time, bro, when me and my girl went to 2 baby showers on one day, and we get in the car at the end of the day, and we look at each other, we're like, at the time, I was 22. No, yeah, I was 22 and she was 20. And we look at each other and we're like, we're really hanging out with 30-year-olds.
Yeah.
That is fucking wild. Like
Yeah,
our
bro.
friend groups are 30 plus, and we're in our early 20s.
Shit'll
And it's
hit
all
you.
because of,
Yeah. Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
100%. Because, bro, there's not a lot of 24-year-olds who think the way you think. So it's like naturally.
Well, even then, like, you're ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit more. Like, I'm not trying to belittle
No,
you or
you're
nothing,
good.
but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we both are on the same level,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a 2-year gap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how many 29-year-olds are there that are partying, going to Vegas, doing all that
Fuck.
fucking bullshit? You know what I'm saying? When
Fuck.
I go to Vegas, bro, I go to a hotel that doesn't have a casino,
Mm-hmm.
aka
Smart
the Trump
man.
Hotel.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't have a hotel. It doesn't have a casino,
Yep.
so you don't have to deal with drunk ghetto people.
Yes. Major key. Major dub.
Not only that, but you know what's another major dub?
Mhm.
You can't go up to the elevators without checking into security.
Good, bro. Secure.
Yeah, so fuck yeah, dog. Ever
know.
since I experienced the Trump experience, I was like, yep, no other hotel.
Badass.
Yeah, now they might need to update their rooms a little bit, but you know why they don't update them?
Wow. Traditional.
Fun fact. No. Fun fact. You can buy a room
Ah, shit.
and own the room.
And then rent it?
Yes.
That's dope.
So they are the property management, and
Yeah.
they get their cut, and then you get your cut.
Smart.
How do you think his fucking properties are worth so much?
G.
Because he sells each individual room. If you go on Zillow, look, free game. Don't make this into a reel either. I don't want people knowing this shit. I really don't want people knowing this shit. If you go on Zillow and you look up hotel rooms
Yeah.
for sale, you can buy hotel rooms in Vegas.
How much?
Huh?
How much?
200, 300K.
Fuck. What do you think you will make in a year off one?
Well, if you buy one cash, you're probably not gonna make a profit for it. But think about it, bro, long term.
Yeah.
Let's say you own
100%.
4 or 5 rooms in a Trump hotel.
Yeah, I would pimp it out.
Well, I don't.
some
That's
hookers in
that's
there,
where I don't understand.
upcharge.
Maybe I don't know if you could really upgrade it too
Probably
much
standard.
because they probably have their like, okay, yeah, we can refresh everything,
Mhm.
but like since all the rooms have to kind of be the same.
Yeah, cohesive.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like kind of be the same.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you could add money to where if there's like stains on the fucking on the couch, you could get everything. You could get a brand new couch type shit, but it has to be the same couch.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that's how that might work. I'm not sure, but yeah, bro, free game. You could buy hotel rooms.
Trump Hotel.
Yeah, yeah. Well, any hotel. But yes, any fucking hotel.
What the fuck?
Yes,
Hmm.
it's a business.
Hmm.
It's real. I seen it on a real. My bad. I ate like a little while
There
ago.
you go. What'd you eat?
Fucking steak and potatoes.
There you go.
Yeah, bro. I
On it.
don't do no fucking
No bullshit.
Well, I'm big on not eating preservatives.
Okay.
I'm not eating processed foods at all.
Good. Tacos.
Tacos is organic.
Tortilla.
It's organic.
Yeah.
It's organic. You know what I'm saying? I actually gave up pork.
No pastor.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
pork.
pork's
No pork at all.
disgusting anyways, bro.
Well, I loved pork,
It's a
but
bad
then
animal.
I started reading the Bible and stuff like that, and then
Dirty animal.
yeah, and then I literally had ham one time, and it just, bro, like,
That's all it takes, bro. Good.
like once you read that, and then you actually eat it, and you have that like, what you read in your head while eating it, you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
You know, you just, yeah, it's a dirty animal,
Not
bro.
even worth it, bro.
It's not.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's I hate to say it, but why do pigs even exist?
There's crazy theories, bro. I won't even go into.
I know. You're talking about like how like people that go to hell get trapped in a fucking pig's body, supposedly.
That's one.
Yeah, that's one conspiracy I heard.
There's many, but yeah, bro. I used to be a conspiracy fucking nerd, bro.
Oh, I love
Like,
conspiracy theories,
yeah,
dog.
used to
I
go
actually
deep
want to
into
do
it.
like a little side podcast of fucking conspiracy, bro. I want to be a tinfoil guy like Andy one day, bro. I
Just
want to be
wear it,
so
bro.
rich. I want to be so rich, bro. It's like, bro, I can invite you. You fly into Texas, and like all we're doing,
bro.
we do a whole week worth of fucking conspiracy fucking content. You
On
know?
the PJ.
Yeah, bro. I should be.
Feel me?
I fucking love that shit, bro.
Uh,
Like I'm gonna have an underground facility because yeah. Well, I didn't want to say it like that, but yeah, I'm gonna have a bunker in a secret location because of how much of a conspiracy theorist. I am.
Yeah, fucking Zuck did it, right? So why not?
Well, shit, bro. World War III might just pop off as we're speaking.
Any minute.
You fucking see Russia fucking going into Cuba right now.
I didn't know.
I've been reposting it, dog. Yeah, I've been watching my story, fool. Technically, we're living a Cuban Missile Crisis Part 2.
Jeez, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah. But in reality, bro, does Russia really want the smoke?
I don't know.
Does Russia really want the smoke? And why the hell would they go to Miami and not the port of LA, the largest port?
They would.
If they were really about it, they would be right here.
Now, if they wanted smoke, bro, they'd team up with China. Just fucking try to demolish.
But they don't even. But that's the thing, bro. Going back to what we're talking about, like how you're talking about, like how we're talking about, like fake flexing and how you really don't know what people are going through.
Yeah.
That's what people don't know about China and Russia.
Oh, they beef?
No. That they look like powerful countries,
They're soft as
but
baby
they're
shit.
yes, like people think China has a good economy when in reality their economy is shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's what they put. It's like what you hear in the news, bro, and what the countries talk about themselves is what you see with people on social media.
Got you.
They only want you to know what they want you to know.
Yeah.
You don't know what's happening in their home.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
I respect the culture of Russians, and maybe I don't even know
I
about
don't
China.
even know about I didn't even know they had a culture. I know
just-
they're Orthodox Catholic though.
just because they're traditional and like manly men come out of Russia. You feel me? I feel like we don't have that here, bro. Everybody's
Well,
all
no,
soft
we
and
lost
shit.
that.
Yes,
But
yes.
and going back to it, we lost it because of the boomers.
The boomers. Tell me.
The boomers after World War II,
Okay.
because their life got like easier for them. And think about it, bro. Like most of them became hippies after Vietnam. Think about it, bro. Like, what was the hippie era? Like the 60s?
70s, right? No?
Yeah, 60s. Let's say 60s, 70s, right?
Mhm.
All right. Let's say they had kids during that time, right? Their kids became 20 during the 90s.
Okay.
Those are the millennials,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So the hippies had millennials,
Okay.
right? And a little
We're
bit.
millennials.
No, we're not. We're,
I'm
96? No, we're fucking Gen Z, fool.
I thought I was a millennial. This
No,
whole
we're
time.
Gen
Oh, wait,
Z.
I'm not a millennial.
Millennial is 96 and before.
Got you. Okay.
So we're Gen Z.
Fucking Gen Z.
Yeah, we're Gen Z. After 2000, I believe 8 or 12,
Okay.
somewhere around there, it's Gen Alpha, which is Gen A.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's boomers, Gen X, millennials, and then us, and then the next gen.
Okay. So how did the fucking boomers fuck us up?
Well, because they're the ones that like kind of started like doing like allowing the gay shit,
Weird shit.
Yeah, allowing the weird shit. Like,
So
they stopped like because think about it before them, the silent, right? I forgot the silent generation. You know, the fucking generation that went through the Great Depression and shit like that.
Okay.
They were really close to God. They were really, you know what I'm saying? They were like
yeah.
more traditionalist, right?
Yeah.
Okay, after that, right, the economy boomed.
Got you.
When economy booms, people become privileged.
Mm-hmm.
Boomers
Mm-hmm.
become privileged, right? So what happens? Some boomers go to Vietnam. Some boomers stay here and protest Vietnam.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, then you start getting, that's how you start getting the division in millennials and in Gen Z. That's why we have division.
Major.
See what I'm saying? everything that we have going on now has trickled down from other generations.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See what I'm saying?
I feel like an old head, bro. Like, I think the way we think compared to...
But it's because we're raised by Gen X. Your parents were born in the 70s, right?
Yeah.
Born in the 70s,
Yeah.
right? That's Gen X. Gen X, they still have like the silent generation mentality, right? Boomers have the like a different generation. They created their own, and they created the millennials.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? And then think about it. Now the millennials have it kind of influenced us.
Yeah.
And how weak are the millennials? How much shit do they talk about the millennials? But where do the millennials get it? They get it from the boomers.
Yeah, that makes sense, bro.
And obviously some of the Gen X, but most Gen X were pretty traditional because they were raised by the silent generation.
Got you. Yeah, we're pretty much fucked.
Yeah. It just trickled down, dog. It's all
That's
good.
all it is.
But that's another reason why I want to move to Texas, because they are really in talks of Texit.
Say it again.
Texit.
Familiar.
Texit.
Texit? I don't...
Texas exit. Of the United
they
States.
Want to be their own.
Yes.
I see. The Lone Star.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
So
makes
that, and
sense.
not only that, bro, but think about it. If we have a civil war, look what they did with immigration. They stood the fuck up. I know damn well if I lived over there, bro, they would stand up for their own kind.
Yeah. Yeah. The big G's.
And as long as I have an American flag and probably a "Don't Threat on Me" flag, and it's somewhat of a religious flag, I'm pretty sure I'd be good.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
You know, I'm pretty sure they'll only be going for the rainbow colored flags.
Bro, come on.
They would kick those fools out ASAP.
Dude.
Yeah. Well, unless you're in Austin.
Really? That's a more liberal city?
Mhm.
I see.
Yeah, that's the only well, actually, El Paso is becoming liberal. Dallas is becoming liberal. Dallas just because
Damn,
it is-
libtards.
well, no, there's not a lot of libtards over there, but they just recently their city came out with a LGBTQ flag for this month, and it's like,
It's Pride Month,
It's-
bro.
but that's the thing, bro. It's because a lot of Californians are moving over there,
I know.
and they're taking their ideologies with them.
Yeah, and it's because their property's cheap, so they're like, oh, I'm fucking broke over here. Let's go over there. And
That's
spread
why
our
I'm gonna
ideals."
move to San Antonio.
OG.
OG Mexican community,
Yeah.
conservative Mexican community.
I fuck with it, bro. I like that shit. Like,
I fuck with all that shit. Hell yeah, bro. Keep that shit the way it is, please, bro. And when for people to be like, well, let them be happy, bro. No.
it's tried and true. That's really what it is,
It's
bro. Like,
God says repent, 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 repent. Well, repent that shit, you know? But it is what it is. Now let me tell you this, dog. Where do you see we're halfway through the year.
Yeah.
Where do you see your business at the end of the year, and where do you see yourself?
dog, that's a tough one.
Because I'm gonna check in with you.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another podcast by the end of the year, and we're gonna see where you're at.
Me and my homie were just talking about this like last night, and it's like my number keeps shifting, like where I want to be at. He's like, bro, just fucking set a number and leave it at that.
Facts. I gotta agree with your homie on that one.
Yeah, it's because, bro, like sometimes I'm sporadic. I'm like, let's do this, let's do this, let's do that. Circling around your question.
Yeah, stop beating around the bush, fool.
Uh,
Tell me where you want to be at.
I would be happy to hit 50K monthly. I'd be fucking happy.
Okay,
That's my goal.
nice.
I was gonna say 30, but I'm like, 50.
You want to make it. Look, I always say make unrealistic goals so you can hit what you wanted to hit
Yeah.
and be happy with that.
Yeah, 50 sounds like a solid number. But honestly, bro, it's weird because shit just gets more realistic as time passes.
Yeah.
Like, bro, even early on, like 5,000 a month was hard. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
fuck
And then
yeah.
past that, and then it's like,
I remember making my first 15 grand. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit! I thought I was
ecstatic.
fucking rich. Yeah.
That's your Superman,
Hell yeah.
huh?
Well, look, like my goal is to get a fucking well, not in the next 6 months, but my goal is to eventually get my real estate license and my
Sure.
financial advisor license. So that way, when you're making your 100K a month, you're talking to me to invest your money, and we're doing partnerships on real estate deals and shit like that.
That's how it should be, bro, within
Yeah.
the community.
Again, going back to what you mentioned earlier, just like the Jewish community, I'm gonna be the fucking head of the Illuminati for the Latinos. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody,
But
needs
we're
to do
actually gonna be God fearing. We're not gonna be satanic.
yeah, fuck all that bullshit, bro.
hell yeah.
I don't like none of that shit, and especially like
Like
I'm
that
gonna go off on a
Diddy
tangent.
shit, all that shit.
Dog, what
Yeah.
the fuck is that, bro? And all this like Holly weird shit. Like I keep bringing it back to rap because
Well,
like, that's
Hollywood's gay for a reason, right? So,
dude, fucking different, bro. They're different out there.
one more question though,
Yes.
before we get into maybe a conspiracy fucking rabbit hole.
Yeah, I'll stay away from that.
You just set your 6-month goal, but where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Dog, big G, big G. I want. Okay, let's see, 26. I'll be 31 in 5 years.
That'd be what 29.
2029. That sounds like fucking crazy, bro. If I'm not hitting this shit, just kill me, bro. I'm living a miserable life. But I want to have multiple properties. I want to be able to travel. I want my family to be able to travel. I basically want to take what I'm doing now, but on a more worldwide scale.
Well, the good thing is we're building a network here, and again, we're definitely gonna be doing a lot of investments together because that's my goal is to. For example, you focus on your business. Let me focus on the investments, and that's the goal, right? That's the whole point of Latin Wealth Club is to build wealth together, and again, build a secret society of Hispanics.
That's the only way.
You know what I'm saying? But hell yeah, bro. So you want to just reach that fucking freedom, huh?
Freedom, bro. Not just me, but like everybody fucking around me, bro. Everybody. Not like my little brother, for example. That motherfucker's gonna work, bro. Like he ain't gonna be chilling. He's gonna work. But just really have everyone around me financially free. Move here, move there, do whatever the fuck. But still just grow this business and then be able to exit and work on other businesses, bro. Now I've come to the realization that I don't just like film and production. It's cool, but like there's other shit I want to tap into. 100%.
But double down on that first, bro.
Yeah,
Make sure that's monetized first. Make sure that's making money without you being there first.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that's the tough part about us entrepreneurs, understanding that we can't just, it's working out right now, and then fucking drop it, and then for it to go to shit. You know what I'm saying? But hell yeah, bro. I'm glad you came on the podcast, bro. I'm glad you shared your story. You know, I know it's personal, and I know you probably dug deep a little bit there. You know what I'm saying? But these are the stories that people need to hear, and these are the stories that will change people's lives. So I appreciate you coming on, dog, and I appreciate you being honest and truthful. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we're on the same fucking page, bro. And I'm glad I met another person around my fucking age killing it, dog.
Yes, so, man, thanks for having me on.
Hell yeah, bro. So anyways, this is the end of the podcast, guys. All money in, no money out. Stay dedicated, stay motivated. And remember, Latin Wealth Club, don't be a little fucking bitch.
Stop being a puss. Let's get it.
Hell yeah, bro.